Hello everyone, today we will talk about linear motion. Linear motion is motion in a straight line. Distance is total length of path. Displacement is distance travel specific direction. For example, if we move from point A to point C, distance travel is 100 plus 200 meters equal 300 meters and displacement equal 300 meters.
Speed is the option of distance or d by t. Velocity is the option of displacement or s by t. Acceleration is the option of velocity or delta v by t equal v minus u by t. If v greater than u is accelerating and if v less than u is decelerating.
For this example, let's say this is the view from the top and the rabbit house is here and the turtle house is at the other end of the park and there is a road all along the park. Now, let's say rabbit travel to turtle house like this. So, along this road and then along with this road. So, what is the total distance traveled by rabbit? It's going to be distance plus this distance. Now, how will you practical measure it? That's right. Now, let's say this length is 40 meters and this length is 30 meters. So, what is the total distance traveled? It's going to be 70 meters and distance is defined as the total length of the path traveled. Now, how do we calculate your displacement? Displacement is defined as the shortest distance from the initial to final position. Your initial position is your rabbit house and the final position is turtle house. So, what is the shortest distance? It's going to be straight line from initial to final. So, how do you calculate that displacement? Can you see the right angle triangle here? So, we can apply Pythagoras theorem because the displacement is the hypotenuse of this right angle triangle. So, the displacement is going to be the square root of 30 square plus 40 square. So, that 50 meters and as you can see is less than the distance.
What is the difference between speed and velocity? That is an interesting and excellent question. I'm going to tell you what the difference is inward and then I will explain it with an easy example. So basically, the difference between them is that velocity has a direction, while speed does not. In physics, we call speed a scalar quantity, while velocity is a vector. That means that if we take this expression 30 km per hour, just like that now, this is speed because it says distance over time. So this is by definition speed as simple as that. But for velocity now, this expression would look something like 30 km per hour in the north direction or due north. Now, let's take a look at a very simple example. If you took your bicycle and you want to go to the park, if you are riding your bicycle at 5 km per hour until you reach the park, then your speed 5 km per hour is the distance that you have covered in the time it took you to cover it before. Velocity, like I said, it has to do with the direction. So, for example, if you start from point A and you go with your speed in a circle and then you come back to point A again, the exact same point, then we say your speed here is 5 km per hour, but your velocity here is 0, and the reason it is 0 is because there is no directional gain. You start it in the same point and then you come back at the same point again. Even if you were to walk 4 meters this way, 2 meters this way, 4 meters this way, and then 2 meters up here, then your velocity or average velocity is 0. Can per hour the difference between the two is like the difference between distance and displacement basically. So, which one did you understand more?
I understand the animation more, but when I see the example, I can use the knowledge from the animation to do.
Okay, thank you.
Which one that you understand more?
I understand the animation more. When I see the example, I can use the knowledge from the animation to do.
Why did student understand animation version more?
Because the animation can demonstrate by showing the movement of the linear motion clearer than the lecture.